Stop for a moment. If you're over 60, this could be the most important 15 minutes of your day. Many people don't realize this, but the way you walk can either make your body feel older or years younger. This simple Asian walking routine, inspired by active seniors across Asia, is designed to gently wake up your body, improve balance, boost circulation, and help you feel lighter, stronger, and more energized starting today. No hard exercise, no floor work, no strain. Just walk with me and feel the difference in the next 15 minutes. Many people assume that feeling older after 60 is simply the price of time. Stiffness in the morning, slower steps, lower energy in the afternoon. It becomes easy to label these changes as inevitable. But what most people are never told is that much of this older feeling is not caused by age itself. It is caused by reduced stimulation. Your body is designed to adapt. At any age, it responds to the signals you give it. When movement becomes shorter, slower, or less frequent, your muscles receive fewer activation signals. Over time, certain muscle fibers are simply not recruited as often. They do not disappear overnight, but they become less responsive. That reduced responsiveness creates the sensation of heaviness and weakness. Circulation also plays a major role. Blood vessels rely on regular movement to maintain flexibility. When you move less, circulation becomes less efficient. Oxygen delivery to tissues slightly decreases. This does not cause dramatic symptoms at first. Instead, it creates subtle fatigue. You feel like you have less stamina. You may find yourself sitting more often, which further reduces circulation. It becomes a quiet cycle. Joint stiffness is another misunderstood factor. Joints do not have a strong direct blood supply. They depend on movement to circulate synovial fluid, the natural lubricant that keeps them gliding smoothly. When daily movement decreases, lubrication decreases. The result is that tight, creaky sensation that many people mistakenly blame entirely on aging. Even your nervous system changes with inactivity. Balance, coordination, and reaction speed are skills. When they are not practiced, they decline. That decline can make you feel cautious or unstable, which again reduces movement. Here is the encouraging truth. None of these systems are permanently shut down after 60. They are waiting for consistent signals. The body does not need extreme workouts to respond. It needs repetition. It needs circulation. It needs muscle activation. And when those signals return, the body often responds faster than people expect. Feeling older is often a reflection of reduced stimulation, not reduced potential. When people hear that just 15 minutes a day can make a difference, they often doubt it. It sounds too simple. But the body does not measure progress by how long you exercise. It measures progress by how consistently you stimulate it. 15 focused minutes of intentional walking creates a powerful chain reaction inside your body. The moment you begin moving, your heart rate rises slightly. This is not stress. It is stimulation. That gentle increase pushes blood through vessels that may have been relatively inactive during long periods of sitting. As blood flow improves, the inner lining of your arteries releases substances that help vessels relax and widen. Wider vessels mean smoother circulation and lower resistance. At the same time, your muscles begin contracting rhythmically. Each contraction acts like a pump, pushing blood back toward the heart. This improves oxygen delivery to your brain and tissues. Many people notice clearer thinking and steadier energy within days of consistent movement. That is not imagination. It is improved oxygen and nutrient delivery at work. 15 minutes is also long enough to lubricate joints effectively. With repeated steps, synovial fluid circulates more evenly across cartilage surfaces. This reduces friction and helps ease stiffness. Over time, joints that felt tight begin to feel more responsive. Your nervous system benefits as well. Walking activates communication between the brain and lower body. Signals travel down the spinal cord to coordinate balance, posture, and stride. The more frequently these pathways are used, the stronger and faster they become. That is how stability improves. Consistency is what transforms 15 minutes from a small effort into a powerful daily signal. When repeated every day, your body anticipates the stimulus. Circulation becomes more efficient. Muscles become more responsive. Energy levels stabilize. The key is not intensity, it is repetition. Your body does not need punishment. It is needs predictable activation, and 15 minutes is long enough to wake up every major system without overwhelming it. Walking is something you have done your entire life, but how you walk now matters more than how long you walk. Small adjustments in posture and rhythm can completely change how your body responds. The first principle is upright alignment. Many people gradually lean forward as they age. The head moves slightly ahead of the shoulders, and the upper back rounds. This position compresses the chest and limits full breathing. When you gently lengthen your spine, lift through the crown of your head, and allow your shoulders to relax down and back, you immediately create more space for oxygen. Better posture alone can make walking feel lighter. The second principle is intentional arm movement. In many adults over 60, arm swing becomes minimal. Arms hang still and the stride shortens. But your arms are natural drivers of momentum. When you swing them gently and rhythmically, you activate muscles across the chest, shoulders, and upper back. This creates balanced movement between the upper and lower body. The result is improved coordination and stronger stride stability. Foot placement is another key detail. Instead of heavy, flat steps, focus on a smooth heel to midfoot roll. This distributes pressure more evenly and engages the muscles along the front and back of the legs. It also encourages ankle mobility, which plays a major role in balance. Breathing completes the method. Slow, steady breaths through the nose and relaxed exhales help regulate heart rate and reduce unnecessary tension. When breathing and steps fall into a natural rhythm, the nervous system settles. Walking becomes not just physical activity, but coordinated movement. These adjustments are subtle. They do not require speed or force. They require awareness. And awareness changes how your muscles fire, how your joints glide, and how your brain communicates with your body. The difference between ordinary walking and intentional walking is not distance. It is quality. When each step becomes deliberate, your body begins to respond differently. Over time, those small corrections add up to noticeable strength and stability. One of the first fears many people develop after 60 is the fear of falling. Even a small stumble can shake confidence. But balance is not luck. It is a skill that can be trained and rebuilt. Every time you walk with intention, you are training a system called proprioception. This is your body's internal awareness of where it is in space. Tiny receptors in your feet, ankles, knees, and hips constantly send information to your brain. When these signals are used daily, they stay sharp. When they are ignored, they become slower and less precise. Intentional walking challenges this system in a safe, controlled way. Each step requires micro-adjustments. The ankle stabilizes, the hip aligns. The core muscles engage without you even thinking about it. These small corrections may feel invisible, but they are powerful. They are teaching your nervous system to respond faster and more efficiently. Ankle strength is especially important. Weak or stiff ankles limit your ability to recover from uneven surfaces. When you focus on rolling smoothly from heel to midfoot, you activate the small stabilizing muscles that protect you from sudden shifts. Over time, this improves confidence on stairs, sidewalks, and even at home. Hip stability also improves with consistent walking. Stronger hips create better alignment of the knees and reduce unnecessary joint stress. Many aches people blame on aging are actually caused by reduced hip activation. When hips are engaged properly, the entire lower body moves more smoothly. There is also a psychological benefit. When you feel stable, you move more freely. When you move more freely, you build more strength. This positive cycle replaces the fear cycle. Balance is not about standing still. It is about controlled movement. Each deliberate step is a signal to your brain that you are capable and steady. And with repetition, that steadiness becomes natural again. If you want to feel younger, focus on circulation. Nearly every system that defines vitality depends on efficient blood flow. When circulation improves, energy rises, thinking sharpens, and recovery speeds up. As you walk with purpose, your heart begins pumping more effectively. Not harder in a dangerous way, but more rhythmically and efficiently. Blood moves through vessels with less resistance. This improves oxygen delivery to your muscles and your brain. Within minutes, cells receive more of what they need to produce steady energy. Many people over 60 describe a daily energy dip that feels unavoidable. but often this dip is linked to reduced movement earlier in the day. When you activate your circulation for 15 focused minutes, you stimulate mitochondrial activity inside your cells. These tiny energy producers respond quickly to oxygen and movement. When they receive consistent stimulation, fatigue begins to ease. Brain clarity is also deeply connected to circulation. Your brain consumes a significant portion of your oxygen supply. When blood flow improves, cognitive function often feels sharper. People report better focus, improved mood, and reduced mental fog after consistent daily walking. This is not coincidence, it is physiology. Improved circulation also supports vascular flexibility. Blood vessels that expand and contract regularly stay healthier over time. This supports heart health and helps regulate blood pressure. It is not about intense cardio sessions, it is about consistent vascular engagement. Even your skin can reflect better circulation. A subtle glow, warmer hands and feet, and reduced puffiness are signs that blood flow is improving. Feeling 20 years younger often begins with feeling more alive in your own body. Warmth, clarity, steadiness, and sustained energy are all signals of strong circulation. And the remarkable part is this: your cardiovascular system does not require extreme effort to respond. It requires daily activation. When you provide that stimulus consistently, your body begins to function with renewed efficiency. The difference between temporary improvement and lasting transformation is ritual. Motivation rises and falls, but rituals remain. If you want to feel younger not just today, but months from now, your 15 minutes must become automatic. Start by choosing a consistent time. The body responds well to predictability. Morning works well for many people because circulation has been slower during sleep. A focused walk shortly after waking gently raises heart rate, loosens joints, and sets a steady rhythm for the day. If mornings are not ideal, choose another time you can protect without interruption. Keep the structure simple. Begin with 2 to 3 minutes of relaxed walking to ease into motion. Focus on posture, allowing your spine to lengthen and your shoulders to soften. Then transition into 10 minutes of intentional walking. Swing your arms naturally, maintain smooth heel to midfoot steps, and breathe steadily. Finish with 2 to 3 minutes of slower walking to allow your heart rate to settle. Avoid the trap of intensity. This is not about pushing until you are exhausted. It is about leaving each session feeling better than when you started. When your brain associates walking with clarity and strength rather than strain, you are far more likely to repeat it tomorrow. Track how you feel. Notice changes in stiffness, energy, and balance over the first week. Small improvements create powerful reinforcement. When you recognize progress, even subtle progress, consistency becomes easier. Most importantly, view these 15 minutes as an investment in your independence. Strength, balance, and circulation are foundations of freedom. They allow you to move confidently, travel comfortably, and live actively. Youthful energy is not about reversing time, it is about restoring function. And when you commit to this simple daily ritual, your body responds in ways that feel surprisingly fast and deeply empowering.